Andrew Reese, Kamala Harris is trying to end your sport. She literally trying to end your profession. There would have been all the dudes who can't get into the NBA, they would have been throwing on wigs and sports bras and dribbling basketballs in the WNBA, and you would not have had a spot with them layups because they would have been dunking. Somebody said, I voted to keep dudes out of her bathroom. LeBron, you're welcome.
I'm just thankful that there wasn't any voting fraud this time. You know, it's last time, I mean, all those illegal immigrants who crashed the border and murdered people and then voted 6 times. That was unfortunate, but thankfully this time everything was clean. So it's great that every election has been really valid, except for that last one 4 years ago.
Oh my goodness. These celebrities, specifically athletes, are losing their mind about this election. I guess it's just me. Regardless of what would have happened, I would have been fine. Because my trust is in the Lord. I'm happy that Trump won, but I would have been fine regardless. Now, LeBron James, different story. He posted this picture of him and his daughter Zuri. And he had this to say in the caption. He said, "It's heavy on my heart and my mind. This is my princess. I promise to protect you. With everything I have and more, we don't need their help." And then right below it, this has probably got to be one of the comments of the year. Somebody said, I voted to keep dudes out of her bathroom. LeBron, you're welcome. Ain't that the fact, bruh? Ain't that the truth? Ain't that the truth? Ain't that the truth? It's interesting that Trump is perceived to be such a huge threat to women and to children, because I keep hearing this statement. You've probably heard it on TikTok. At least I didn't choose lower gas prices over my daughter's rights. Something like that. Just craziness. Absolute craziness. But when it comes to LeBron James specifically, this comment says a lot. Ray Princess, speak up on Diddy then. I don't think I heard nothing about LeBron talking about Diddy. But did you just hear just a couple of days ago about the allegations that Diddy SA'd a 14-year-old? But yet Trump is a threat to your daughter's life. I understand everyone copes differently, and you see, people are coping. They are going through it. And like I said, it makes me sad because you have all your hope in a system. You have all your hope in a person, all your faith in a person. Put your faith in a solid, in a firm foundation. Then you wouldn't be swayed and turned around and spun around like this. But from LeBron's standpoint, you know what, bro? It's hard for me to feel bad for you, Bron, because you're going to do very well under Trump, bro. You're going to do very well. You're a billionaire. You're going to have a lot of extra money in your pocket from these taxes. You're going to do just fine, Bron. Everything's going to be all right. Simone Biles. She said, Mr. Biden, I need you to stand up, straighten your back, and make some things shake before your departure. XOXO, the women of America. This is such an interesting statement because had Kamala gotten into office, Simone Biles, you would be flipping and twisting and turning against men in the next Olympics. Like, I'm trying to tell you, I don't understand how y'all can support these people. They don't support y'all. It's just it sounds good. It sounds good, that they're going to give you your rights back. Nobody ever took your rights away. You're I'm going to get in trouble for saying this. Your reproductive rights, you have those. You have the right to reproduce. You have the right to reproduce. You can do it all day long. You have the right as a woman, right? Right? You do. The right that y'all are fighting for is the right to eliminate what you reproduce. And that is sick. And I don't even know how we got here in the first place. Well, actually, I do. But that's for a different video. Margaret Sanger. That's for a different video. Simone Biles also went off on Threads, which is like Instagram's version of Twitter. She said, "We deserve better." I'm so sorry, America. You got to be effing kidding me. And then she said, "I cannot stop crying." I don't think I've ever cried over an election. Like, what are they crying for? Are they crying because she wanted to see a woman in office? A black woman in office? Are you crying because you honestly feel like your rights have been stripped away from you? Are you crying because I just don't get it. I just don't get it. I think ultimately speaking, you will be safer. And a lot of people aren't going to believe that, but like you're going to be safer under a Trump administration. I think the way that we were heading under Kamala Harris, bro, we would have probably been in war within the first 6 months of her stepping into office. Like for real. For real. Angel Reese, WNBA player. And this is what I'm saying, bro. Like, Angel Reese, Kamala Harris is trying to end your sport. She's literally trying to end your profession. There would have been all the dudes who can't get into the NBA, they would have been throwing on wigs and sports bras and dribbling basketballs in the WNBA, and you would not have had a spot with them layups because they would have been dunking. I'm sorry. Is that too much? Angel Reese said, "God is the author and the best finisher. I'm just going to pray on this and think positive." That's a beautiful mindset. That's a beautiful mindset, Angel Reese. That's exactly what you should do. That's exactly what everybody should do. Your peace should not come from this world or anything or anyone in it, but it should come solely from God, specifically Jesus Christ. And Jordan Chiles, Olympian. Well, yeah, she's an Olympian. I think they took her medal away though, her bronze, which I don't even know what the deal with that was, but she's an Olympian. She was in the Olympics, very talented. She also said, could things get any worse? I'm heartbroken. Just wow. Steve Kerr, NBA champion head coach. Listen to what he had to say.
Well, I mean, I believe in democracy, and I think the American people have spoken and voted for Trump, and I want him to do well the next 4 years. I want our country to do well. So I'm just thankful that there wasn't any voting fraud this time. You know, it's last time. I mean, all those illegal immigrants who crashed the border and murdered people and then voted 6 times. That was unfortunate, but thankfully this time everything was clean. So it's great that every election has been really valid, except for that last one 4 years ago. So twinkle in my eye as I say that, in case you couldn't see it. But no, I believe in democracy. I believe in the will of the people, and I will do everything I can to support my country and our government. And I want nothing but the best for us. And it's a complex world. We got a lot of interesting stuff between wars abroad and a global economy that has shifted everything in terms of what it means for our citizens and their day-to-day lives. And I'm well aware I live in a bubble, and I'm one of the luckiest people on earth. And so I want what's best for us, and I hope Trump can deliver that.
I mean, the last part was the realest thing that he said, that he's one of the luckiest people on earth. I mean, y'all are multimillionaires. Y'all finna benefit greatly from a Trump administration. Y'all gonna have. Man, this politics world is crazy, man. It's funny because I never really was interested in politics like prior to this. But now as I'm getting a little bit older and I see how politics is being used to control and manipulate people, now I'm becoming more and more interested in it. And it's just crazy to see how strongly people are affected by politics. And I understand there is a great importance to politics, especially as it relates to the laws that we have. But ultimately, God is on the throne and he's in control. And if we kept that at the forefront of our mind, I don't think we would trip so much on what's happening on this earth, because this is a crazy world that we live in, a sinful world that we live in. So obviously, outrageous things are going to happen on a daily basis. Anyway, let me know what y'all thinking. Get in my comments, like this video. I'm out, y'all.